Welcome to Learn This Game, where you can learn about tabletop games and how they are played. In this presentation, we'll learn how to play Draw Dominoes. In this video, there'll be an overview of the game. We'll review the game's objective, how to set up the game, how to play the game, and demonstrate gameplay with one complete sample round. We'll also provide some optional rules. And if you'd like to see an overview of domino terminology and game concepts, please see Learn This Game's Introduction to Dominoes video. The link is in the description. There will be helpful links in the description in addition to a timestamp index. And if you find this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. You can also leave a comment to share your experience with dominoes, or let us know what game you'd like to see reviewed. The name of this game is Draw Dominoes. Draw Dominoes is commonly considered one of the classic versions of dominoes, along with block dominoes. This game is also referred to as classic dominoes. Variations of this game include Mexican Train and Chicken Foot. This game falls into the draw category of domino games. To play, you'll need one set of double six dominoes. Draw Dominoes is designed for 2 to 4 players, and if there are 4 players, you can choose to play competitively in 2 teams of 2 players each. The goal of Draw Dominoes is to be the first player to reach a predetermined score. The point goal usually ranges from 100 to 250 points. A complete game consists of a series of rounds. Points are earned every round and then added to the ongoing score of the winning player of that round. We will now set up the game for our sample playthrough. This game will be set up for 2 players. We will set the game objective at 100 points, so the first player to reach 100 points wins the game. We will not use spinners in this basic game. A spinner is usually the first double domino played in a round and allows players to place tiles against all 4 sides of the initial domino instead of just the 2 long sides. First, all 28 dominoes are shuffled and placed face down in a side area known as the boneyard. In a 2-player game, each player takes turns drawing 1 tile from the boneyard until 7 are drawn per hand. For 3 or 4-player games, only 5 tiles are drawn per player. Players should keep their tiles hidden from other players. The remaining tiles are left in the boneyard. Since this is a draw game, players may draw from the boneyard during gameplay. We will now start the first round. Players may only play 1 tile per turn and must play a tile if they are able. Since there is no spinner, players will attempt to match either of the 2 ends of the growing domino line. The line refers to the dominoes placed lengthwise or horizontally across the play area. The player with the highest double plays first. If there are no doubles, the dominoes are reshuffled and redrawn. Player 1 has a double 4 and player 2 has a double 3. Since player 1 has the highest double, it is played first. Once the highest double is played, play proceeds clockwise. Player 2 matches the 4 value and plays the 4-5 domino horizontally on the right side, which starts the horizontal line. Player 1 matches the 4 value on the left side with the 3-4 domino. Player 2 matches the 3 value on the left side by playing a double 3. Doubles are always placed perpendicular to the line. Player 1 matches the 3 value on the left side and places the 1-3 tile horizontally. Player 2 matches the 5 value on the right side. Player 1 then matches the 2 value on the right end of the line. Player 2 matches the 3 value on the right side. If players are running out of room, they may change the direction of the line. This does not affect the scoring and is completely optional. Player 1 can play their 1-2 tile on the left side to match the 1 value, or their 5-6 tile on the right side to match the 6. Player 1 matches the 6 on the right side and changes the direction of the line again for space considerations. By choosing to play this tile, Player 1 was able to discard 11 pips out of their hand instead of the 3 pips on the 1-2 tile. If Player 2 goes out of the round first by playing all of their tiles, this will reduce the overall points awarded to Player 2 at the end of the round. Player 2 has the same option of playing tiles at both ends of the line, with either a 1 or 5 value. If Player 2 plays the 1-4 tile on the left side, their hand is reduced by 5 points instead of 8 points if the 3-5 tile is played on the right side. Player 2 matches the 5 value on the right side. Player 1 again has the option of playing either end of the line. Player 1 matches the 1 value on the left side. Player 2 is now blocked since they cannot match either end of the line. Player 2 must now draw from the boneyard. Player 2 draws the 1-5 tile, which cannot be matched to the 2 or 3 on the line. Player 2 must continue drawing until a playable tile is drawn, and must play that tile. Player 2 then draws the 0-2 tile, which is matchable to the 2 tile on the left end of the line. The 0-2 tile is placed at the left end of the line, and the 1-5 tile remains in player 2's hand. If player 2 had drawn all of the remaining tiles without finding a matchable tile, they would have to pass the turn back to player 1. Player 1 can match their last tile to either end with the blank or 3 value. Since this is the last tile in their hand, it does not matter which end is played, so player 1 matches the blank on the left end. Player 1 wins the round since all of their tiles were played first. Player 2 has 3 tiles remaining. Player 1 is the winner of this round since they exhausted all of their tiles, or dominoed, out of the hand. To determine the points awarded to player 1, all of the pips of the losing hands are counted, and the sum is awarded to the winner. Player 2 had 15 pips remaining. Blanks are considered to have 0 value, so 15 points are awarded to player 1. If both players had tiles remaining and the round ended because both players were blocked and there were no more tiles to be drawn from the boneyard, the winner would be the player with the lowest number of remaining pips. The winner's pips would be deducted from each of the losing hands, and the remaining pips would be the amount of points awarded to the winner. These points are added to the cumulative total of the winning player, which places player 1 ahead of player 2 in the race to reach 100 points to win the game. If the winning player did not reach the predetermined score, the dominoes are shuffled and another round is started. Here are some optional rules you can use. You can use the first double played as a spinner, meaning you can play tiles off all 4 sides of the starting domino instead of just 2 sides. This will potentially create 4 playable ends instead of just 2. You can deal 7 tiles instead of 5 when there are 3 or 4 players. With 4 players, this means that all 28 dominoes will be in play. There will be no tiles remaining in the boneyard, so blocked players will have to pass instead of draw. If no player has a double to play at the start of the round, instead of reshuffling and redrawing until a double is found, the player who has the tile with the highest number of pips can play that tile from their hand. The tile is played horizontally. You can set the winning score based on your available time. 150 is the average score, but you can decrease the number to 100 for a quicker game or increase it to 250 for a longer one. If all players still have tiles when scoring, you do not have to deduct the winner's pips from the loser's pips. The winner simply sums the loser's pips and adds that number to their ongoing score. This will speed up the game since the winner will gain more points more quickly. This concludes this review of Draw Dominoes. Thank you for watching, and be sure to enjoy the additional domino videos in this series. You can find the complete list of games at learnthisgame.com.